Hey friends, welcome back to Challenge Accepted as well as Tape Runner Day. I am going to be working on a layout for my Tape Runner design team, which these are my two favorite products, although the highlighter tapes, holy moly, are they cool. But I'm going to be using these two. So regular, typical tape runner that you're used to, it just fits really great in my hand. And then this handy dandy little thing, I love it. It's retractable. Super cool. So what I'm going to be working on with Scrappy Kathy for Challenge Accepted is we are working through sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. This is the sketch for today. So it looks like some kind of a variegated background. Cool. Kind of a whole centered design. So we have a centered photo, a big block here, title up here, maybe something kind of interesting, like they have the notebook punch, which I do have right there, and some cross pieces. So we're going to see how that goes. Now what I think I'm going to use, because I love to use up my kits, I don't like things kind of sticking around forever that need to move on, so I have space for new goodies. So I have this Not Just for Boys Kit Club kit. Look, I just got attacked by an enamel dot from somewhere. So I have this. So let's see what we have. This is a full-size sheet. That gray really might come in handy, but I like that. I've got a little bit of blue and gray. I've got some blue polka dots, a little bit of this great piece. I think this is by Pink Fresh. So awesome. Yeah, like literally scraps of scraps. But hey, I'm gonna see what we can use. A little bit of wood grain scrap. I can use that to go across. I've got a blue scrap. I've got, oops, I found another one of these things. And I also have just like 3 yellow leaves and 1 white. I think I'll end up using the 3 unless I find more. Let's see. Gray pieces. I've got some of this. This is by Heidi Swap Storyline. That is awesome. I wonder, because I used this side for the last work that I did. Sorry, I don't know if that just recorded. I hope I did. I used this side for the other layout I did, so I'd like to get some of that in. And then let's see. Ooh, this is awesome. And the gray. So I have to decide what to use there. Now, what else do I have? I've got this gorgeous stamp, which I've used, and I love it. So I have that. Let me get my iPad out of the way to show you my other goodies. I do have some little, oh gosh, what do you call it? Corner, okay, it'll come to me in a minute. I have those. I've got 1 piece of this die cut piece left. I love the wood grain. I've got a whole bunch of these alphas left. Love foam alphas. See, now I've used this a bunch, so I don't know if I'm going to get this in. This is this gorgeous stencil. Super useful. And I also have, which I'm going to get this in on the sheet for sure. It is a cut file. And with this kit, they come pre-cut out. Don't ever throw away your packaging. Perfect for mixed media. So is that everything I have left from this kit? I believe so. Now let me show you the photo. The photo I'm going to use, and I'm going to put it right in the middle-ish, is this photo of my son. He was way, way north of Michigan on one of his buddies' property, and they were doing some target practice, having a time. See, he's got his little earplugs in, and he's got some cowboy boots on. He's got some leather gloves on, doing all those things that the rugged type fellas, ladies, his girlfriend was shooting too, like to do in our area. So I'm going to use all these pieces. What I have to just decide is which one's my background and what will be like the main photo block paper. So it's going to be a little tricky. Let's see. Let's choose, my friends. Now this is my photo, and I really like that bringing out thing. So I think this will be my background, and it's a slightly variegated gray. This will be that nice center chunk, which a lot of these colors come out in this picture with my boy. Let's see if I can, oh, awesome. I'll be able to map my photo in this. And then I want to get some of these great blues in. So I have a lot I can work with to get started. So let me cut these pieces down, do the initial attaching down, and I'll show you my progress in just a few. All right, so let's do a check-in. I did go ahead, oh, got some ink there. Went ahead and trimmed out this paper, trimmed this ridiculously gorgeous Heidi Swap paper, and use some of this, like, it's kind of like a muted mustard with textury bits for like this large piece inside. Now this is that cut file. I think I'm going to layer my photo right on top, which will create all this circly interest. I had a piece here and a piece here that were just scraps. So we're going to go ahead and layer them up. And the flip side of this mustardy color is this map, and it's looks like New York. This is not New York, I can tell you. It's like up north Michigan, but northern Michigan, I don't know. Summertime in northern Michigan. I'm feeling Kid Rockish. Anywho, so we have these pieces. So that is going to give us this whole central design thing. So I also wanted to kind of wood grain it up a little bit because I have this small piece of wood grain right here. So I went ahead and grabbed these alphas. I'd gotten one in a kit and then the one a la carte, and I bought one somewhere along the way. So I have 3 packs. But they're wood grain. I can use them on everything forevermore. And then I did use a little bit of these foam pieces. And so my title, which is kind of weird, is AKs and Great Days. Let's see. I do know I still want to bring in these yellowy leaves, but I'm kind of feeling like they're too yellow. I might go ahead and get some brown ink and tone them back a little bit. Since I want to bring in brown ink to tone them back, I will make sure to bring in my ink set. I'm sorry, my stamps, and I'll splat around because it looks kind of too clean, you know, like for me. And I think I'll ink the edges as well. So when I come back, I'm going to have these pieces attached, inked down, and I'm going to dirty up my leaves just a little bit. I think they need to be toned back a bit. And I'll be back in a jiffy. All right, my people. So I did get a little heavy with the inky bits using this dealio, right? Because this paper was just so clean looking. Anyway, can barely handle things when they're plain. So I went ahead also and inked up my leaves to kind of tone them back, and I'll be putting those on somewhere. My title's on, all my pattern papers are on. So that stuff worked out great. Awesome, right? Oh, and I also went ahead and inked up my little photo corners and stuff here too. Now, what I'm wondering is how I want to work in some of these little circly bits. I love them. I haven't used these plain circle bits yet, so maybe I will kind of get them on this layout and just go for it. So all I did is popped them on my stamping block. Never used them before. We're really just going to be going for it together. Ooh. Now I think kind of wanted to go like that. Let me just kind of make a, oh, okay. Love that. Love it. I think this one would be awesome right there. So really what I'm trying to do at this point is make things just a little bit more interesting. So let me take off this one and see what I can do about them being oh, these are cute, guys. These are so cute. All right, so definitely use these. I like them because they're just not perfect. They're not perfect little circles because I cannot stamp perfectly. So definitely like these little cluster bits. Let's see. I think I'm going to go down to the single one and see if I wanted to do any extra layering up with this single one. That's cute. Feels like I should have one going right on top of this too. And I know it won't be perfect, but we'll all have the idea of what's what. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't handle that. Maybe another one right on that white piece so that we have stuff kind of going. Ooh. All right. Clearly I'm having a problem with enjoying these too much. So these are super cute. That's my whole point. All right. Kind of like where we're going with those things. So let's get these little bits back on my stamp pad. Now, I was looking at this and I feel like I want to get just a little bit more of this blue shade in. So, what should we do? Let's see what we have going on. Maybe stars, because stars kind of work for it. I have a big heart stamp here. That's not really the deal. I'm looking at my, I'm sorry, I'm looking at not my stamps, my punches. Punches. Ooh, I like this one here too. It's my favorite. It's a tab. Love me some tabs. I'm just looking, making big decisions here. All right, so I have this, and we can always get a little tabaroo on here. Oop, that goes on top of my stamps. Like, oh, and it's my little tab. That's cute. All right, so I can have the little tab. I'm already liking kind of the direction this is going in. I have this little tab. Now here's the question. Do I want to use some of this with a larger tab to do more of the wood grain stuff? Because I don't think in all of my bits, no, I don't. Okay. And now if anybody freaks out, it's going to be okay. I do this kind of thing a lot. I use what's on my desk. It's kind of a thing for me. I didn't use this at all when I had the kit out before, so clearly I wasn't that precious about it. And a lot of you guys and I have talked about this, that I also scrap for myself. I don't scrapbook, you know, like how normal people do for future generations and all that kind of stuff. I scrapbook because I enjoy the subject I scrap and because your girl needs an artsy release. It's how it is. Okay. So that looks a lot more in tune because now we have the inky bits and we don't have any of that white core. Now, do I know what I'm doing with this? No, but I do like the idea of having more of the blue coming down here. Now, I don't know if I like that. I think I might bring it in more with this little cluster area. So what do we think, guys? Like this or like this? I think I like it a little bit more like that. Okay. Handy dandy tape runner for these two pieces. Really don't know where I'm going with this yet. All right. I could put it right in the middle, but I don't dig that as much. Okay. Okay, so I have that. Definitely am going to get one of these leaves on here because I know I want to get them in 3 different places, and that pleases me to no end. All right, so I have the leaf going across. Now here's where my question is. Do I like it more now? I kind of like it the little tucky tuck where you can see bits of everything. Okay, you never know till you start taking a look at your cluster. All right, I like that. Let's get these other leaves on here. These leaves are made out of some kind of paper, so the tape runner is just fine for that. There we go. Got a little on my desk. So we do this super fancy technique where, you know, you rub it till it comes off. Let's see. Maybe into this cluster as well. Kind of bringing it across because I had stuff on both of these like little stampy bits. Cool. All right, I like what's going on there. Now what do we want to do, guys? You know what I do have in here, which is slightly unplanned, is I had this in a kit before with some enamel dots, and I have 2 of them right here, 2 enamel dots right here that came out of this bag, and I have 2 more in the bottom, and they weren't even from this kit club. So do I want to use them? The colors are okay. I think I'm going to go into my bin of not just for Boys Kit Club enamel dots real quick. Or should we use sequins, guys? Oh, yes. Oh, I found it. I found a good thing. I have these cute little gold stars. All right, let's get some of those guys on there and into these clusters too. That's fun. Okay. Yeah, did you see how long that thought process carried on for me, by the way? That's seriously how long I will think these decisions through. I'm like, oh, look at these, they're pretty. And on they go. Let's see. Ah, come on, little guy. There we go. All right, so I like that we're clustering up like that. There's a bigger one with that. There's this with this. Oh, there's a couple little tiny stars. These are adorable. Clearly, I have felt that way in the past because I've used almost all the little ones up. There we go. Are there, oh, there's a couple more itty bitty ones. I'm going to use a bunch. Use what I can. So I'm just sticking the little stars right on top of this tape runner. Let's see. And grabbing a little bit of the adhesive. And it works great to get these little tiny embellishments on. They're so cute. So I have that. Okay. So that was fun. And now I'm thinking enamel dots for the rest. So now I'm really, really going to grab them. Hold down. I have them in this thing that I call a mouse purse. And I don't think I need the gears. And yes, I know I walked across the room so you couldn't hear me as well, but you guys hear me blather plenty. So maybe what I could do is the same technique. So let me get some of the adhesive onto this pour enamel dot because, I mean, they've just been kicking around forever inside a bag, so I didn't know if they would really carry much. All right, so I have a couple of enamel dots that way, and I'm thinking of either navy or wood grain, although I do have wood grain, I have wood grain sequins that are super cool. All right, so I have some navy in here. Come on. There we go, and I have it opened. Let me leave a marker so I know where I had that, and I haven't used these, so let's have some fun with it. I like these cute little ones too. I mean, I have a lot going on with these clusters already, and I'm having fun just kind of putting these wherever I am feeling it, just, you know, bringing it in together. Now this, I have kind of a dirty white color, so I think I'm gonna also work with that. Do you guys hear the whining bulldog? I think he wants to go downstairs. That is Rocco, by the way. He starts to harp on us when he's displeased. Oh, and the new puppy, Blue, which I haven't done a layout about him yet. He is so mouthy. He yells at us for everything, which I'm sure we'll be seeing all that stuff soon. Okay, so I have yellow, I have blue, I have the white. Maybe if I just get some nice splatty bits on here, I'll be able to finish this up and get it uploaded for everybody. I think that might be the plan. Sure. Let me cover my boy's face a little bit. Oh, this is part of the packaging from that Kit Club. Do not chuck this stuff. I've used them on a bunch of things. It's very cool. I also have a stamp that you can stamp on top of those hexies in the same kind of thing, and it's nifty. Okay. Sorry, this isn't about that Kit Club. It's just that I'm using a kit that I had left over from them. All right, so now these splatty bits are bringing those clusters together so nicely. And maybe I'll come up with like a couple little tiny words to go in those tickets and into the those clusters as well. I'm going to see if I have any from this Kit Club. If not, I'll just go into one of my bins because I have lots and lots. Oh, you know what I have from this Kit Club, but not this particular kit? Hold on. I have these Heidi Swap stickers. These are from, I believe it's called Courageous, the October 2020 kit. So I think I'll go in with this off-white color, and let's see. I like blessed. That's kind of cool, but I was looking for like a little word. How about this word that says love it? I can get that right on to the ticket bits. I'm gonna ink it up probably more than necessary, but that just happened. All right, so I can sneak that partly under there, and that will make it look like we meant to have it right there. Awesome. Okay, and I want to do some kind of little word stuff. Now this one says you're rocking that smile, and my son just has the biggest grin on his face because he was having so much fun. I mean, he had met one of his really, really good friends up north, and they both had their gal pals with them. And I think I'll put it right here. And they just had themselves a little bit of a time to end the summer. So good stuff. I like that. I think that's super cool. Let's see. Embrace your story. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. And I like this one. Is it too big? I think I'll put it there. My daughter Shay is downstairs working out, and that's why Rocco is so upset that he has not been invited to go downstairs with her. This is just a huge slight. All right, so right about there with that one. I feel like I need, although I have 3. Do I have enough on, guys? I do like that. I feel like they're good. All right, it's good. All right, that is my layout for both Tape Runner design team stuff as well as challenge accepted. And I killed off a kit. Super awesome. I hope you like this. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll have links for Tape Runner information as well as Scrappy Kathy's channel. Bye, friends.